Hey guys, ThatOneGuyJames here, and welcome back to another episode of StoneVania. And we are here outside of our wonderful pumpkin pie farm slash arcade machine because today is the day that we are going to be serving pumpkin pies to the Vanians of StoneVania. And I have already spent about 2 nights AFKing here to get as much stock as possible so we can get our farm started. Now, the issue is that while I can show you guys this double chest right here is amazing. We have a whole double chest of pumpkin pies. This is going to be grand. But we also have almost a double chest of pies. And remember what I just said, 2 nights. And, approximately you have to sleep for 8 hours. So let's say I slept for 8 hours both those nights, which means I have been AFK'd for this farm for 16 hours. And this is the labor of AFKing. Now, I can imagine why it's like this, because if we look here, pumpkins are fine, eggs are fine, but the sugar is not. And the issue with that, and I'm not sure, I haven't looked deep into it, but I'm pretty sure this is it. I think sugarcane grows faster when it's out in the sunlight. So far, that's what I've been noticing, that the sugarcane out in the sunlight that I have way over there is growing much faster than the sugarcane in here in darkness. Well, in darkness with only torchlights. So, I'm not sure, but it seems like sugarcane has different grow rates depending on the light or where it's at, maybe? I don't know. It's interesting, but the only solution I can see for us to have more sugarcane is to expand it from right here to about, not at the strip but like right here, like about this line of sugarcane farm. Now, that might be too much, but that might be enough. I'm not sure. I haven't expanded it yet because I need to wait and see how high in demand pumpkin pies are. But now the question is, what do we do? Like, what kind of shop do we make to sell pumpkin pies? I mean, we could make a giant pumpkin pie. We could make a mini version of our little arcade machine. We can make a jack-o'-lantern as well. But those all seem kind of predictable and not as much fun as I would like. So I sat down and did a little bit of thinking. So let me ask you guys this. What do you guys think of when you guys think about pumpkin pies? That's correct. Baking. What else do you think of baking? Grandmas. Why grandmas? Because they always bake delicious cookies and pies when you go visit them. So I just thought ahead and was like, what if I just made a mascot to help sell things? And it would be a grandma. So with a quick transition, and now with that, say hello to Granny James. And this skin is absolutely amazing. So hold on, let me go to free cam for this one. So this skin was actually made by a member and good friend of mine on the server Kiki, or a bluish radio. She made me this wonderful granny skin and I just love it. Like, look at the little gray hair, the little bags under my eyes. I even have like a nice little fall bonnet, which kind of fits well with it, with like the theme of pumpkin pies only being eaten in the fall. And I have myself a wonderful little apron, which I've noticed that it has like a little smiley face right there, but it's actually like a little pocket with wooden spoons. But also, if you see a smiley face, that I absolutely adore. I feel like if you see a smiley face, that is absolutely fine. And then the rest of it pretty much like my colors. The red shirt, the blue pants, kind of similar to my regular skin, but it's just grannified. Now, the question you guys might be wondering, how does being a grandma help with the idea for our shop and help with advertisement? Well, for one, you don't want to say no to dear old grandma. you never want to say no to grandma when she comes around giving you pies. And two, it just rhymed for some reason. This skin just reminded me of a nursery rhyme. Like, what was it? How did it go? There once was an old lady who lived in a shoe, who had too many children or kids. She didn't know what to do. Um, and that just made me think, like, how funny would it be to make a shoe at the shopping district just to sell pumpkin pies? I think that is actually a very good, unique, and unpredictable idea for myself. So now, how about we go ahead and make our way to the shopping district? And here we are at the StoneVania Season 2 shopping district. Right now, not a lot, but at the same time, a lot has been built over the last couple of, I think it's only been like 3 weeks of the server. I honestly don't know. But look at all these. Shops are being built. It looks like a road design is already set. We got small shops and giant shops over there. But we'll do a shopping district tour another day. For right now, we're going to be focusing on that area over there. So right here is where we are gonna build the old lady's shoe or boot or it. How do you guys like decipher it? It's a little lady who lived in a shoe, but it's a boot, and I guess it's a shoe, so it can rhyme. I don't know. But we are going to make it right here, and I think I have a pretty good design. I hope it looks good at least. Anyways, the materials are all in this chest. I even got a sugar box, thanks to Mossy. So we should be okay to get this started. So how about I stop talking and we get right into the time lapse? Let's go. And after that time lapse, we are now done with our build. And look at this amazing looking shoe or boot or whatever. I'm surprised how good it looks for being a shoe. Well, on the side, it looks good. I'm gonna ignore those guys. Over here, when I start to do this, it still does look like a shoe, I guess. But actually, it does look good in this angle. Never mind then. I thought I messed up. So yeah, this is the old lady's boot or shoe, or I guess I would call it Granny's boot. And I absolutely love it. I went based off a picture with this and tried my best to make it a boot. Well, make it look like a boot. I don't know. I've never made a shoe before, so I mean, I think I did pretty well. Um, Especially with the shoelaces right here. I'm actually very proud about the shoelaces, but how about we go check it out? So inside, when you enter, you see like a nice little carpet, a grandfather clock, a composter, because it's a nice little reference to me that you can compost pumpkin pies. Um, and yeah, I mean, a nice, wonderful little painting with some greenery as you enter in. It gives like a nice little at home feel, or I hope it does, and it just looks fantastic to me. And over here at the front of the boot, if we make our way through, we will be in the kitchen. So this is where Granny James makes their wonderful pumpkin pies. We have a fridge right here for some of the ingredients. I'm starting to look at this area, and I think I might put some doors here and slabs on top to kind of be like, this is where the ingredients are kept. Like, you know, this is where the pie crust and sugar is kept to make the pumpkin pies. That might be a smart idea to do. But right here, these chests are what matters the most, because over here we have ourselves some pumpkin pies, and as you can see, it has already been selling pretty well. And they're only sold for $1 a stack. So I mean, at least it looks like at least 3 Vanians are already getting pumpkin pie, so that way they don't starve. So that's a win right there. And over here, because I found out that I get a lot of pumpkins, um, from my farm, a lot of pumpkins that aren't being used. I am deciding to sell pumpkins here for 16 for a diamond. Though I'll be honest, the pumpkin farm is a bit overpowered, so I might actually start selling them in stacks because 1 diamond for 16 seems like a little, especially since people can make their own pumpkin farm. So I think just a diamond, a stack will be good, for those who need it. So that is a change that I'll be making later. And upstairs, we have, I thought the upstairs would need a bit of something, people come. We have Granny's bedroom. So there's nothing really big to, like, go home about other than we have, like, a nice little carpet again, an orange bed. There's supposed to be, like, a closed up window, which I just made too many birch trap doors on accident. So I was like, you know what? Yeah, window. A window here would make sense. And then right here we have our little closet, which, it's just I could have put something here, but but yeah, we have a nice little closet. Oop. So to just for Granny to just put her clothes in. So yeah, that is the pumpkin pie shop, and honestly, I really hope that people use this. I mean, I think it's a fair price. Well, it's the lowest I can go for pumpkin pies. Um, I really hope that the Vanians come over and buy more pumpkin pies. But to entice them a bit more, I have made some coupons. Now I only had enough paper to make these, so I will have to go make some more before giving these out. But these coupons are buy one get one free only for this shop Granny's Boot. And how these coupons would work is let me use this for diamond for example. So let's say I want to buy this, I buy that, and if I have my coupon, I replace it for a pumpkin pie, which means I would have 2 stacks of pumpkin pies on me. So that is how the coupon would work. It is a brilliant marketing strategy. Now the only issue is that I am the one that has to go give these coupons out, and I have to do it dressed like this, like this Granny James skin right here. So I'm gonna try to channel my best old lady, and we are going to go and see some Vanians and give some coupons and hopefully not cringe at myself. So how about we go ahead and make our way to our first Vanian. Hey guys, just Kenny in here. I know you guys are supposed to be watching, Granny James beating the Evervanians, but sadly my OBS decided to stop working. And what I mean by that is, like, the footage is there, like the Evervanians audios are there, but for some reason OBS decided to disconnect my own microphone. I don't know why. So you guys were not able to hear me do my granny voice, but that's fine because it does give me an opportunity to go ahead and send you guys over to Bean and Mossy. Of course, watch their videos after you guys watch this one, but Bean and Mossy have their interaction with Granny James in their videos. I'll link them in the description down below. And luckily, Cherry actually sent me her footage. I don't know if it's made into a video yet. As the time I'm recording this, no. So I'm going to show you guys my interaction with Cherry, and then we'll go on with the rest of the video. Okay? Okay. It's just me and Granny James.
Granny James, okay.
Giving you a free coupon and some free pies to the, what I call this, Granny's Boot.
Uh-oh. Thank
you. A nice place to buy pumpkin pie, you whippersnapper.
Yeah, this is my place.
You're gonna give Granny a tour?
Sure. It's, I don't have much right now. We have a nice little pathway.
I'm a bit slow, dearie.
Oh, Sorry, Granny James.
It's fine. Sugar plum, sugar pea, sugar.
We have a nice little dock.
You're not gonna help me out?
Um, we have
Back in
this.
my day, we would help old ladies.
I don't know how to help you here. I'll give you some membrane. I hear it's great for old people. We have the start of my house.
Oh, it looks amazing, dearie.
Thank you. And then we have my little house. There's not really anything inside here. I'll give you a minute.
You need to start cleaning up, dearie. Back in my day, we organized everything.
Some of them are organized. Yeah, you might need some help getting back up to the portal.
Are you gonna help?
Realizing it's not very accessible.
No, there's a block.
Wait, I'll make some slabs for you. From some of the stone that was in the correct chest. All right, there you go. I'll make a nice little way up for you. Well, Granny, you walked kind of fast there for a second. That was
No.
weird.
Yeah, it was. It was weird. Yeah.
Oh. There you go.
Thank you.
It's accessible now.
Yeah. As the kids would say, that's lit. Sheesh. For sizzle.
Yep.
I never want to do this again.
Well, that was enough cringe even for me. I had no idea what I was doing at all. All I know is before I started, I had enough courage with doing a granny voice and meeting the Vanians. Like in my head, I had a whole lot of courage. I was so ready to do it. But then when I went to each Vanian and met them face to face, I basically just crashed and was just very cringe. I don't know. But hey, now all the coupons are out and given to each Vanians. There are some Vanians that I was not able to meet on the server, either them being busy or them not online. So each of them have a item frame, well yeah, a coupon and an item frame at their base, and they hopefully will get pumpkin pies. I'm really hoping that they come over and buy pumpkin pies. Just fingers crossed. But also during the entire thing, I finally figured out what I can put on the screen for our arcade machine, and that is a little pixel art version of Granny James. Since this arcade machine is supposed to be inspired by tappers, yeah. I thought for this game, what you do is that you try to help Granny James serve pumpkin pies to the customers that walk in. So, I don't know, this just looks amazing. I think it fits in well and brings in a little bit of lore and server lore to the build. And also, just a nice little thing for Granny James to always be remembered, because I don't think Granny James is going to make an appearance for a while now. I don't know. So usually this is about the time I decide to end my video, but there's one thing I want to show you guys first, and that is this right here. I decided to set up a little time capsule here for all of us Vanians to look back a year from now. I already made books, and I went ahead and gave all the Vanians like a cake and a candle and like the book of what to do, and this is what it says. You guys can read it on your own, but basically it says on September 1st, 2024, StoneVania's first episodes were released. This is like to celebrate StoneVania's first year of being in SMP, and I kind of just thought like, hey, what if we want to thank you guys, we want to thank like the Vanians individually, and I decided to put a time capsule here so we can talk to our future selves and put stuff that we want to remember for the future. And as we look here, oh wow, a lot of people have already done it. And if I am doing my math right, here we go. James. So this is my little shulker box where we'll put in the time capsule, and what we are going to do is put my message to myself, which is for my eyes only. You guys are going to be able to see what I wrote myself at like the end of the season or a year from now. And I'm also going to put in the happy gas right here from our and you know, from when we all did the happy gas versus the ender dragon thing. And fun fact, I'm pretty sure this is actually the head of my happy gas from when someone accidentally shot it out of the sky. And then I have my pickaxe from day one. For those of you who have seen the first episode, if I'm remembering correctly, I found this and I said that a Silk Touch Gold pickaxe is useful. When Markimus says, "What can you use with a Silk Touch? What can you Silk Touch with a pickaxe?" I immediately saw Bean and Haunted with a horse, and I said a horse. So I basically said you can Silk Touch a horse, which is one of my favorite moments on the server. And those are the things I want to remember a year from now. So let's go ahead, pop this in, and now it is gone in the time capsule for an entire year. So a year from now, we will see what I wrote to my future self, and we will see how all the other Vanians react to what their past selves put into here. So yeah, thank you all for watching this episode of StoneVania. I hope you all enjoy it. Well, I hope you all enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it. And I hope you all have a wonderful day, a wonderful life. Love one another, take care of each other, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.
Well, you can't see what's going on. You can't see what's going on my screen.
He's doing the worm around me. He's mocking me, Jay.
Get him.
Mama, no, now he's coming at me with the fist.